Hello, everybody. My name is Jacob, and welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. So, obviously, we're about to get chewed out by Mom for being out late, but first, I want to take a look around and see if we can't find anything going on.
Is never good.
Oh, boy. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's
Mom
open
having
it.
trouble with payments again? My scholarship doesn't cover everything. Like I need another reason for Principal Wells to get on my case.
He seems like such a delightful guy.
But it's pretty clear her boy toy, David, hasn't worked in like a year.
So, David doesn't have a job at this point. They're not married yet. It's such an interesting thing to go from... Is this Maxon? Yeah.
Seattle, Max.
And never looked back?
She's not. She definitely is not.
Used to hang here. Wow. I can't actually remember which one.
Shit. Their
Dad
old
always
tube
talked about
TV.
upgrading to a flat screen. Too bad that never happened. I would have gotten this bad boy in my room.
Yeah, but you'll
Hard
get
to
your
believe
own.
I was
Trust
an
me.
8th grade science athlete.
She was a
Should I
science
peek in middle
girl.
school?
I can't. I almost can't believe Chloe was a science girly.
From when Max and I spilled Mom's
That's
wine.
right. That's
I think
right.
the only reason Mom hasn't recarpeted is so she can stay mad at me.
We're
Button.
already supporting one. Thanks.
It's my
Plant.
job to water these plants, but it was Dad's job to remind me.
I love that I just said
Nobody's
plant.
fault, really. Made that for Mom in an art class when I was like 5. She was never a smoker, but it's cool. I was never an artist.
You're.
Wait, those aren't Mom's keys.
And these would be
Ugh.
David's keys. There's probably a better place for them than the ashtray I made Mom. Like his home, maybe?
This is his home. That's the whole thing. That's what she wants to talk to me about. Not being out late. It's the fact that he's now living here, I bet. Could you be a little bit more aggressive in your shaking,
Little
Chloe?
dude's
Like,
like,
come on.
What the hell just happened?
Okay, what else can we take a look at?
Shoot. I was hoping David could get a job on a container ship. To Japan.
We're getting a lot of stuff about the shipyard closing. I feel like it might end up becoming a big thing. Though real estate developer Sean Prescott promised that employee layoffs would be minimal when he purchased the shipyard, he announced this week that he would be ending operations effective immediately. In a move not surprising to longtime residents of the region, the Prescott Foundation also liquidated the Arcadia Bay Stevedores Association's defined pension plan. Michelle Kinsley Robertson, staff attorney for the foundation, defended the action as, quote, our right in recouping unrecovered losses against debts owed, end quote. Sean Prescott could not be reached for comment.
Why do I suddenly want to get some fireworks?
A wildfire warning has been issued for all residents of Arcadia Bay. Fines doubled for illegal fireworks and campfires in all the authorized areas.
This is Principal Ray Wells. Let me be emphatic. I have an enormous stick inserted into my butt. Thank you.
Always
So, Chloe, you're poor and in trouble.
classy as always, Chloe. You gotta love it. That's also the exact picture of the boss from Office Space. Like, you can't tell me that's not meant to be a reference to that. He's posed in the same way. He's got the coffee cup, and I'm pretty sure that coffee cup, the logo even looks more like the logo of the place they worked at Office Space. Let me be emphatic. This is not due to financial woes, says Principal Ray Wells. After a survey of the tuitions of prestige academies of similar caliber, we are simply keeping ourselves competitive. Blackwell parents invest in their children, not their vacation homes. Wells further emphasized that in addition to the merit-based tuition awards, this year won by sophomore Stella Hill and Brooke Scott, the school's program of need-based scholarships remains in place for students who maintain exceptional academic records. Which, I love you, girl, would not be you, Chloe.
Dad's old swear jar. We spent the last of his curses on bus fare and milk. How can bacon smell so good, but I'd still rather stuff these sugar bombs in my mouth?
Well, you see, it's called an addiction to sugar. I wouldn't know what that's like at all. Delicious Dr. Pepper.
Dad took these photos. Now that David's staying over so much, I wonder how long it'll take Mom to shove them in a drawer somewhere.
Hopefully never. Is David's car in the front yard?
David's here
Yeah.
so early. Mom calls him just a friend, but look at him. He's pretending he didn't just spend the night.
And you never saw the condoms, Chloe.
You never saw
The condoms.
Nope, never ever did. Never ever did. That's the thing, though. Like, David's not a bad guy, and especially at this point in the game, I really wouldn't, or in, like, the overarching plot, I wouldn't really call him a bad guy. Like, I don't know. He definitely has not become a massive jerk yet.
pot roast? Mom hates pot roast.
That's for David.
It's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just that when your mom works in a diner, you're not always in the mood for diner-type food.
That's very fair. Let me put her purse on the table before we talk. You know, the purse that I
don't have all day.
totally had with
Get
me
over
the
it, girl.
entire time.
I should see what Mom wants before she strokes out.
I like that even in this game where Chloe is the protagonist, they do a really good job at balancing her dickishness. Like, there's a very clear divide between, like, yeah, it's Chloe. We all love Chloe. But she's still kind of a jerk, like, most of the time. And they do a really good job at, like, not, not, like, smoothing that down. Not, like, she stays the same level of jerk without other people becoming so cartoonishly mean or jerky that she then seems like the good egg by comparison. It's a really nice balance.
Hey, Mom. You wanted to talk?
Chloe, what happened to you?
It's no big deal. I walked into a door.
Yeah, that's
You
what
seem to be
everybody
walking
says.
into a lot of doors lately. When I send you a text message, Chloe, like last night, I need you to answer.
You can just say text. You don't have to say message.
Okay,
And I need you to
Chloe,
answer with
again,
soon.
really, like, sorry, I'll do better. Apologize
Sorry.
to your mother.
I hear you. I'll do better about replying.
Thank you.
Listen to your mother, apologize to your
Is
mother.
that what you wanted
Your
to talk
mother's
about?
very sweet.
What is it with you and David? Always cutting to the chase. Why can't we just have some pleasant conversation before school?
Oh, you want pleasant conversation? Ooh. Which harsh topic do we jump straight into? Let's. Well, also, I feel like I might only get the one thing to talk about. Let's talk about the engagement
Are
ring
you
then.
selling your engagement ring?
Chloe, jewelry gets appraised for all sorts of reasons. Like for insurance.
Okay.
Nice dodge.
I don't
How
entirely.
about
Yeah,
this?
I don't.
You don't go in my bedroom when I'm not there.
You asked me to
How
get
about
your
you don't ask me to
purse.
get your damn purse then.
Pot roast. You
I thought
hate pot
hated
roast.
Pot roast.
You can have a no thank you helping.
No, you hate pot roast. I don't care.
I don't hate it. And David likes it. And don't say you don't care.
So that's what we're doing now? Whatever
That's
your
a very
boyfriend
mom
likes?
thing. That's a very mom thing to say. Don't say you don't care. Like my mom, when I was, God, I can say when I was Chloe's age, because if she's 16 or 15 in this, God, I'm more than a decade older than her. Oh my Lord. But what the hell was I saying? Oh, it's a very mom thing to say. Like, don't say you don't care. My mom used to always say, like, don't say you hate that thing. Like, don't say I hate that thing or I hate that person. You don't hate everything. Hate's just such a strong word. And I 1,000% understand with hindsight where she was coming from and where she's coming from. But at the same time, when you're that age and you hear that, all you hear is like, nah, meh, meh, meh. And it's like, I'm expressing my feelings. Rah.
You do realize I hate your boyfriend with every fiber of my being, right?
Always the
Chloe.
delicate conversationalist,
Don't-
He
Chloe.
calls me girly. He's a dickhole.
He can be old-fashioned.
Yeah, an old-fashioned dickhole.
Then let's talk about school.
School. My favorite.
You used to love to learn.
You
Yeah.
used to think a lot of
I
things.
used to think drugs were lame too.
I wish you
Chloe!
wouldn't joke like that.
That's pretty brazen, I gotta say.
Let's not fight. I made you breakfast.
Nah. I'll just grab something later.
You're really gonna pass up that
Oh, you'll
bacon that's
enjoy
right
this.
there?
The other day I made 4 eggs, 2 for David, 2 for me. And just before I served them, he says, "What are you gonna eat?"
I'll enjoy that, huh?
Tired,
Okay.
huh? That'll teach you to break curfew.
Yeah,
What?
that's what I'm tired
I know
about.
what time you came home last night. And don't think you can get out of school just because you missed the bus again.
Why would you assume that?
Who do you think your principal calls when you skip? Do you
Oh,
think I enjoy
yeah.
lying for you, saying you're sick just so you don't get expelled?
I mean, she's at least a good enough mom. She's got her back
Between your
saying all of
grades and your
that.
disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
But Mom, the whole point of lowering expectations is so you won't be disappointed in me. Never again.
You're happy doing what you're doing? Fine. Keep at it. Just let me know so I can stop fighting with Blackwell to keep you on scholarship.
Ugh.
Money's tight enough.
Yeah,
as
if
it
you're fine
is.
with getting kicked out, then just get kicked out. Maybe David could help. Maybe I just need to be left alone. You know what? If David's gonna entrench himself into our lives, then maybe David could
Maybe
help.
David should start paying rent. He
Okay, that's
spends
not.
on it
I
often
didn't
enough.
mean for it to be that harsh.
You know, you're never here yourself.
Although, why would I expect Chloe to be delicate,
David thinks
especially
you may
about
disappoint
David?
him.
David should mind his own business.
I think it's great David's taking an interest. He's a good man. Maybe he can help.
Yeah, maybe. Dad was a good man. David's an asshole. Yeah, I don't know why I'm expecting, like, anything from Chloe to be remotely delicate. Every single thing is going to be like, yeah, yeah. Dad was a good man. David's an asshole. Dad was a good man.
Dad was a good man.
That's not fair. I'm glad your father still has a place in your heart. But sometimes we need to make more room in our hearts for new people.
And sometimes, when we're incredibly desperate and lonely, we choose the
That's
absolute
not
wrong
fair,
kind of
Chloe.
people to let into our hearts. Mom.
That's not fair.
David's had some hard times too, you know. If he's kind enough to share his experience, I expect you to listen.
Like I'd let him get within 15 feet of me.
When he takes you to school today.
Yep.
Very funny.
Saw that coming from a mile away. Yeah, not funny,
Nice.
because
You
it's
will
what's
be
going to happen.
respectful, and you will say thank you.
Are you serious? This is such...
What, Chloe? Such what?
Yeah, Mom's going to flay
Mom's
you
trying.
alive.
I guess. Maybe I should too. But what's the point in getting along if it means pretending everything's fine when it's not?
What's the point of always being... I like that. Say what you feel, which you've been doing the entire time, or be understanding. So point blank saying, like, hey, be understanding. A thing we are phrasing in a calm and nice way, because saying what you feel is not being understanding. I'm gonna be nice.
I know you're dealing with a lot.
Thank you. I understand you don't need me as much anymore. But I need you.
I do still need you. You're my mom.
I'm
Give her a
proud of you
hug.
for being so self-sufficient. But the whole world's not out to get you.
Tell that to the world.
You're impossible. But I love you.
Give her a
love you
hug,
too.
Chloe. Give her a hug.
Okay, David's waiting. You'll need to bring him his keys from the ashtray. Try not to kill each other.
Got it.
I will
Unless he tries to give me
actually...
advice. Or looks at me funny.
Chloe,
Or
exactly
looks at me at all.
Chloe,
at the exact
Mom.
same moment. We knew
have a
it.
good day.
You too.
Because part of it is her just...
Keys is about the most humiliating thing Mom could ask me to do.
Part of it is just them, like, her joking and them just bickering back and forth. But then another part of it is you're like, okay, Chloe, knock it off. Why you gotta be like this?
No point in putting off the inevitable torture of driving to school with David. They better get going.
Like... Oh, Steph. Who's Steph? Hey, is this Chloe? This is Steph Gingrich. Hey, I have your DVD. You can get it before school. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why you picked Elliot as the one to date. He seems very not your type. I'm going to try to be decent with David. I'm going to try. We'll see how much the game actually lets me, but I will try. It looks like a fine car. Okay. Yeah, I see what you were doing there, Chloe.
Why do you women always take forever to get ready?
We're hoping you met.
Whoa! Where the hell did that come from?
No,
What?
Mom. I swear he beat himself to death with a tire iron. Repeatedly.
What was that finger thing?
Is that a black eye?
No.
It's not
Insubordination. No wonder your mother's worried about you.
insubordination.
When I was your age, I got into my share of scraps. But it's not responsible. You owe it to your mother to do better.
Tell me again what I owe my mother, dirtbag.
Chloe. Enough.
Electrode insulator's probably cracked. You know what a spark plug does?
Yes.
It ignites
Did you
the
not
part-
hear me? I said I know what it does.
Okay, yeah.
Then go grab my socket wrench set from the garage, and we can get moving.
What is
Like-
this? Quality time? Ugh. Better just get the socket wrench and get this over with.
Like like you gotta be honest. Some of the ways that David frames or phrases things are not
What's David
exactly.
doing? Leaving stuff in our garage anyway. Does he think he's moving in or something?
Don't say that. You'll just make yourself upset. A bunch of the stuff that David says and the way he says it is very clearly like, okay, come on, dude. Box of dad stuff.
Mom's been cleaning again.
This was the photo Mom took down from the living room. Guess we don't have room for it and David's mustache.
David's mustache.
lawnmower.
I love that we're calling
Maybe
that
Mom
out.
and I like our lawn the way it is. Ever think of that? Dad's toolbox. He used to get so excited whenever anything sprung a leak or busted.
Because he wants to fix things.
Yeah.
He's a handyman.
The stereo used to be in Dad's workshop. I should hook it up in my room before garbage day gets it first. Should fill this with gasoline just in case David's car ever catches on fire.
Yeah, and then when the house catches on fire and your mom goes to use it, then what'll happen?
Do
Real
these have
smart,
chapters
right,
on
Chloe?
hotwiring your mom's boyfriend's car so you can drive it off a cliff? Asking for a friend. Dad's old camera.
Yeah.
Do they even make film for these anymore?
I wonder if we'll ever see that camera again. Wink, 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 wink. Wink, wink. Wink, wink, wink. Alright, let's grab the socket wrench so we can get to school, get the DVD, and meet some of these other fascinating characters.
50-50 chance I smash him in the face with this. 60-40. Maybe 90-10.
Chloe, we don't want to get you arrested 5 minutes into the brand new game. Here you go.
A little more hustle wouldn't have killed you.
I was looking around the garage that was half empty, full of my dead dad's stuff. Sorry. Like, he just seems primed and ready to say the most just, like, snide thing at a moment's
See
notice.
what's skunking up the works there? That's a sign of
Carbon
deposit.
deposits? No shit.
You know,
Chloe.
you could actually be good at this if you lost the attitude.
My attitude is what makes me special, David.
Real
right.
real punctuation on the David right there. Not punctuation, what am I thinking of? Like pointed, I guess, would be the phrasing. Uh-oh. He's about to say something. What is accept fist bump? Yeah, you know, yeah.
Whatever.
We'll fist bump with David? Yeah, come on. He like, that moment like that, he's putting forth some effort. What, am I just gonna leave him hanging there? No, that's a very, like,
Hey, you're taking those tools with you, right?
Every house needs a good toolbox.
We've got a toolbox. It's right there.
We've already got one, but thanks.
Now he had to know that those were her dad's tools. So the snarky little laugh just feels particularly mean. That was like a villain in a movie who's like,
Please don't want to talk. Please don't want to talk.
I
Please.
want to talk to you about something.
oh, you
Don't
knew that was
have to
coming,
like each
Chloe.
other, but you will respect me. You've enjoyed enough of a vacation from having a father figure. So there's some things I want to be real clear about.
Ignore and endure. We're not gonna be that.
Joyce, your mother, she's hurting, Chloe. Hurting for you. You've had it rough, no doubt about it. But all this staying out late, ignoring her command, drinking, drug use, it's making everything harder for her. You need to shape up.
Yeah,
Get your
yeah,
act together,
yeah.
And put someone else first for a damn change. Am I making myself clear?
Is it crazy if part of what David's saying makes sense to me?
It should make sense to you. He's not wrong. Just because you don't
Got it.
want to accept
Thanks.
it or do
We
it
should
doesn't
really
mean
get
he's
going.
wrong.
Glad we understand each other.
He is being way too forceful given the circumstances. Like, I know he's not exactly a fresh face. Like, even at this point in Chloe's life, he's been around for a good chunk of time. But, like, this is how we're gonna do this.
Country music?
What the? Oh, no.
Dad loved this song.
Oh, no. Don't do this to me! What the hell?
I just called to tell
I
you.
thought we left the, like, traveling back in time and seeing people who were dead back alive. I thought we left that with Max. Why are you doing this to me? I know it's her
What a
dad. I know it.
beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
This isn't right.
Yeah, that's not William.
I know what a spark plug does, jerkwad.
I mean, good for you. I was not 100% sure. I could have made a guess, but wasn't 100% sure.
Dad, turn it up.
It's not William, it's gonna be David. Because she said dad, so it's gonna be David. Or it's gonna be Dave. He's gonna say, like, oh no! Ooh! Deck 9, how dare you! How fucking dare you! We're in episode 2! I mean, granted, there's only 3 episodes in this whole game. So, like, we gotta get
Out of
to
the
it.
car, Chloe. You're gonna be late.
We gotta get to it all faster, but, like, how dare you? Thanks. Say
Shit.
thank you.
Thanks.
Don't use that sarcastic tone with me, young lady. I can see you rolling your eyes.
Would you rather I...
Hello? I was actually saying
I see everything.
I'll warn everything.
Yeah, what... I don't know what to do with Chloe, because I was genuinely trying to just be like, yeah, just say thanks. Just be curt and just say
Hello,
thanks.
Black Cow.
And then we can move on with the game, but it had her be Chloe. So I don't know what I expected, to be honest. Good luck, seniors. Tempest, 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 Tempest. And now that I'm back at the front campus, it actually just occurred to me. It only just now occurred to me that after that first episode of the first game, I never walked back around this front campus area again. I walked around the dorms a bunch, but never this front campus area. Interesting. Oh no, is that
Hey,
Elliot?
Chloe.
Oh, hey, Elliot.
Wait, what happened to your face? Do you need to
He
go to the
looks
nurse
like
or something?
such a white
What?
bread, like,
This.
generic
the other guy.
dude.
Guess it's true then. I heard you had a hell of a night. I mean, people are talking about it.
People can be a
Really?
dick.
Me?
Even social media
Chloe
haters
Price?
kept ruin how awesome last night was.
So, how about the Tempest? Blackwell Theater at its most pretentious.
Yeah, totally.
I know it's gonna be lame, but I was thinking, do you want to go together tomorrow?
Are they not dating? Because they really made it seem like they were dating. Like 2-month anniversary or whatever. Maybe.
I try to make it a rule not to go to school any more than I have to. But sitting in the back row and making fun of the drama kids might not suck.
Right?
Chloe, there's an
That's
alternate universe
totally what I
where
was
you are a
thinking.
drama kid, and I'll be
Alright.
honest,
See you in
it's
town.
not too far
Yeah,
off from how you act
sure.
already. I know drama kids. You're not very far off. Okay.
Gotta track down
L2
Steph
to
to pick up
view
my
your
DVD.
objective.
I've still got time before
Get
class.
DVD from Steph. I love that she apparently just writes everything on her hand.
Well, at least not for now.
See Warren or Brooke. Yeah, that tracks.
How can
Warren
I possibly
especially.
make it through a day in this place without a little chemical assistance.
By being bored like the
Maybe
rest
this
of us.
play won't suck. Maybe.
Hold the phone. Hold on. I have to brush up on my Shakespeare knowledge for a moment. Let me see something here. Because doesn't the Tempest... Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait, no, that's a burlesque dancer. No, I'm not looking for Tempest Storm. I'm looking for... Because I'm pretty sure... Isn't... Yep. The Tempest starts, like, the inciting incident of the Tempest is a massive storm. Very clever, Deck 9. Very clever. Hi, Justin.
Damn, girl. That eye looks sick. What's going on?
Rachel Amber
Hey,
is what's going
out
on.
of the blue question, what do you think of Rachel Amber?
She is amazing. If you're into chicks that are hot, smart, and hot. I mean,
yeah,
she helped me
totally,
out a while
dude.
back. I was failing algebra hard.
I believe you.
Check it. After I bombed my midterm last fall, she tutored me for the rest of the semester. And then I crushed it. C+.
Yeah, C+ is crushing it.
Last night, I scoped out this crazy party at the old mill up north. Kind of a DIY thing.
A DIY
Wow,
thing?
No shit. I thought that place was like meth central.
I mean,
My
at least not the
cousin
side of it I was
took her there,
seeing.
Whatever. It was cool, okay? You wouldn't understand.
I love that they didn't,
Alright. Guess I'll see you in class.
like,
Word.
Max, you kind of have to be a little bit more, not of a blank slate, but Max has to be a little bit more, like, calm compared to Chloe in the main game because she is the protagonist. She is the, as close to a blank slate as she can be so that everything else can happen around her. Chloe is not that, and they did not change that for this, and I really like that.
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good morning to you too, Evan.
According to the Department of Forestry, over 90% of this season's fires were caused by humans. That's a
Oh,
record
really?
high
You don't
and
say.
completely
Fire caused
preventable.
by humans? Why are you doing this?
This is for college, right? I don't believe you actually care about this.
I mean, that's... You don't need to say
My
that.
interest
That's
in
just
fire
kind of
prevention
rude.
is completely sincere. Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone.
Oh,
Do
you,
think
a
Rachel
photography
Amber would be willing to
nerd?
pose for my portfolio?
Why are you
She's
asking me?
so
Oh, the
artistic.
photo that went
I bet she
around.
would
That's
be a dream
right.
model. What do you think?
I don't
I
know.
guess. I gotta run.
Wait, one last
I'm not
thing.
going to say
Will you sign my petition to have
wildfires
a
are
fire
awesome to the
safety
dude
assembly
who's
at school?
asking for signatures for wildfire prevention. Anything to get out of class.
Sure. I love assemblies. Some of the best naps of my life.
Wow, thanks. I did not see that coming. You being, you know, interested in complicated issues, helping out with the public.
Do you
She's
want
like
me
a
to change my
punk
mind?
girl. Of course she's
I'm-
interested in this kind of stuff.
No.
Like, she might put off the
How
rough-edged
serious
exterior,
am I taking
but
this right now?
Smokeweed, D-Bear, Evanis, and Ass Clown, Chloe Price.
There you go. Just
Let's
don't
be
expect this to become a
nice.
habit. Blackwell Academy, home of tomorrow's leaders.
Oh, my lord. Well, maybe it would have been more in theming if I had written a joke name, given the fact that my two other signatures on here are from Principal Dix and Big... It's so dumb. Big McHuge Balls. God, that's so dumb. So dumb.
Caring about important issues?
Caring in general.
Yeah. Chloe Price is not exactly the caring type for people. But I can see her caring about, like, individual causes. Oh my god, they're playing D&D. They're playing D&D.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
That's not...
It's part of
That's
the
not how
tag
that
gameplay.
works.
You wouldn't understand.
I used to play.
I used to play with my friend Max. It's been a long time, though.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
Oh,
I'm
this
Blade
is
Runner.
Steph.
Director's
Okay.
cut coming right up.
Oh, director's cut, not
Sweet.
final cut? Okay.
$5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Yeah, but again, you're
Dream
talking
life
about
over
director's
real
cut.
life. That's my
Director's
motto.
cut, that's actually...
Right on.
Now because I'm such a
Hey,
huge nerd...
Do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
Hold on. Now because I'm such a huge nerd, Blade Runner Final Cut. Versions of Blade Runner. Okay, let's see here. The director's cut released in 1992. Final Cut released in 2017. Chloe, look. I have more faith in you than that. You should have gotten the direct or the final cut. I have final cut, baby. Okay, anyway. I have to be a film
Rachel
nerd. If you give me a
Amber?
film nerd
You're
opportunity,
asking me?
I have to
Didn't you
take
two
it.
go
Like,
out
come
last
on.
night, or was it just like a friend thing?
What's it to you?
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Steph
Chloe,
likes Rachel
You should join our game.
or likes Chloe?
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take like 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
I mean, I haven't talked to anybody else, but Steph has a crush. Sure, why not? Let's play some D&D.
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
You got a pre-made character
Here's
sheet
a
for me? Am I
character sheet.
rolling everything right now?
You are an elf barbarian.
An elf barbarian. That's kind of an oxymoron, but okay. I'm totally
Nice.
an elf
I
barbarian.
could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
You don't really see
I
a lot
know,
of
I'm good.
big, beefy, strong
All right,
elves, but
Let's
whatever.
get started. You are both famous heroes.
I
in the
can't believe
kingdom
I'm
of
just like
Avernon, a
playing
once
D&D right
peaceful
now.
land, now laid to waste
At
by the
Avernon.
bloodthirsty raiders of the Blackwell.
I'm definitely missing out
Alone,
on
you
something
will fight
because
your
I
way
decided
through
to
the
come and play
raider camps,
D&D with these
seeking
two.
their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied
The
and
Unscarred
weary,
is a
you see your
great
fellow hero
adjective
approaching
name
from
for
the
your like
opposite
lead,
direction.
like villainous
I
leader.
raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
I like the decision
Introduce
to
your
not
character.
Yeah,
to
okay.
still just have this be in the normal
I'm an
game
elf barbarian
style and
named,
not
uh,
do a big like whatchamacallit, like big animated sequence. When her name's not gonna be Chloe and it's not gonna be Barb Calamastia.
Calamastia.
Calamastia. That is a fantasy name.
Super into it.
Not bad.
Is Steph
The
have a
two
crush
heroes.
on Rachel or
Elamon
Chloe?
narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to
We need
defeat
clarification on
Durgar,
that,
the
big
Unscarred.
time.
In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
I once made a man kebab, according to my character sheet. Well, neither of these are that cool of answers, but let's go with the character sheet.
It says right here that I taught your precious King Tiberius everything he knows about fighting. So, Elamon, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
You gave
Boom.
her
Gotta
that
read the
elf
notes.
barbarian.
You gave her
I
that
did.
elf barbarian. Oh,
Elamon
Steph
bows
does
deeply.
have a crush on Chloe.
I've heard of you in the castle. King Tiberius owes you his life. It's an honor to fight alongside you.
Damn straight.
You
Yeah, because
stand
our
at
elf
a three-way
barbarian is gonna
crossing.
stand there and go,
To your
damn
left, the
straight.
Raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Yeah, but
Elamon
is that the best
frowns.
option?
The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you wish to go?
Well, we definitely shouldn't attack the warlord first. Let's free the prisoners because they might help us.
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
The change in
behold
voice
a field
actor
of
is not
stony iron
100%
cages,
sticking with me.
Each imprisoning a human
But she's at
villager,
least not trying to do an
calling out for you
impression
to
of
free
Ashley
them.
Birch's
Only a
version.
small,
She's just trying to be
elderly
like
dragonkin is keeping watch. He
Chloe.
notices you, and in terror, runs into one of the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Well, that was a bad
poor little
idea.
guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. bet he
I
has all
mean,
the
that's a pretty
keys.
blanket statement to make in
okay.
D&D.
Hey, shitface!
You never want to.
Get out of there!
You never want to make a
The
statement that
dragonkin
blank
hops up and down,
about a
shaking his
whole
ring of
race
keys
of
at you.
people in
He
D&D.
shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
Let's try tempting with some bread.
Apparently, I have bread. I try to tempt
Why
the little
not? It's
bastard out
not a
with it.
terrible
He
idea.
sticks out his tongue, finding your offering disgusting.
Okay, never mind. Apparently it was a bad idea. Then can I pick the lock?
Says here I can pick locks. Can I do that?
Sure.
Roll,
You
and...
spend a long time trying to pick the lock, but don't accomplish anything. The dragonkin makes an obscene gesture at what you can only assume are his genitals.
Shit.
I mean, given the fact that he's wearing
LOL.
pants, I can imagine where that
Intimidate.
would be
That's
pointed.
a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
All right,
Listen
here we
up,
go.
You little lizard.
What, another
Unfortunately, he
intimidation
doesn't
check.
Speak common, which means he
I
can't.
cast communication on the dragonkin.
Oh!
Really?
Yeah,
Now I
really.
can understand every word you say.
Let's go.
Time to work some real magic.
Let's
So
yell at
this
the
is called
dragon.
skill challenge, where you try to use.
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
What do we say? Meat puppet.
I wiggle my hand. Hey, dragonkin guy. Want to become my meat puppet? How it works is I shove my arm up your ass into your head, and then I can control your mouth. from the
Steph has a
inside.
crush on Chloe. Look at the way she's looking at her.
He doesn't seem to like that idea.
No,
Neither do
really?
I.
The dragonkin pleads with you. Please don't harm me, tall one. But I cannot give you key. Durgaron much taller and meaner than you.
I can make
You're
you shorter.
I say. But you can always get shorter. Give me the key, or I'll chop off your legs and beat you to death with them.
Yeah, give me the
dragonkin
keys. He
cowers
should be like,
before you,
here.
He opens his jaws, and you think he's about to yell for help.
I interrupt his yell by shoving my axe into the cage, pinning his head to the bars without hurting him. Then I say the following.
This is
What do you
going
say?
To
good.
Here's what's up. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones.
She's
Then I'm
looking
going to turn your
directly
skin
at
into a
Steph
little
as she
leather
says all this
handbag that I'll
too. I
shove your
love it.
skinless body
Steph's like,
into, so I can carry it around with me wherever I go. That
yeah, I
way,
don't know
the
about
next time
this.
some asshat refuses to give me a key I want, I can pull your body out and show them what happens. How does that sound?
Wow.
That was nuts.
I'm
You
going
asked
to give
Chloe
you a
Price to
plus
play
10
D&D with
bonus
me.
to
Like, what do
charisma.
you think?
Go ahead and roll.
To charisma? No, just do
Small
it to
pool of
intimidation.
urine collects under the elderly dragonkin.
That's
as,
definitely not
hands
charismatic.
trembling, it hands you the keys. Then it dies of fear.
Yeah.
Go team. Why
That
don't you
was
start
really
unlocking the
great.
prisoners?
Dies of
I'm
Fear
on
is
it.
fantastic.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
The training ground. Why not?
Loot
We're
sounds
doing
good.
this. We're
Let's go to
fully
the
going
training
through this
ground.
little mini D&D adventure.
Sweet.
I don't know who you
Upon
thought I
arriving at the training
was that I
ground,
wouldn't
you are
be
spotted
doing
by a
this.
heavy-set orc who
Oh
immediately
no,
shouts
never
and
mind. I
points.
think we might
There
not be
are
doing
a
this for
dozen
much
raiders on the
longer.
training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Bam!
You
Overkill.
conjure up a wave of acid that washes over
You
the
just said there
charging
was like
orcs.
a mini
Every
army of
raider
these dudes
suddenly
headed for me,
starts
and you're saying that's
screaming and
overkill?
writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as
Ooh.
the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy
Ugh.
shit.
You
Gross.
see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set
Okay,
orc sergeant still
rude.
remains. He runs at you swinging a massive warhammer.
All yours.
Yeah, sure. Give me the biggest dude. Let me try a knee
I
slam.
knee him. Right in the orc
Oh, I thought I
balls.
was attacking his knees.
Success. The orc clutches his groin.
Never mind, it was
never
still
to
a
father
success.
children again.
Ouch.
Your turn again, Chloe.
My turn again. That's not how that works. Let's try Fatal
Okay.
Cleave.
Let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Like my shirt,
Yeah,
Hot Dog
I'm
Man.
awesome at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
Yeah, we all make mistakes.
Don't worry, Elamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods.
I'm trying to make Chloe as much of a like chaotic good as I possibly
What's
can.
next?
We're smoothing her over at least just a little bit. Yeah, we'll go for the Warlord's tent, but we'll do it in the next episode. Like it's fun to step into someone else's shoes for a little bit. So I'm enjoying doing all this with Chloe, even though we're definitely getting distracted most of the time. So, on that note, thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you like the video, share the video if you'd like to share the video, subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. Thank you guys for hanging out and tuning in and just generally being cool peeps with me and Chloe. I really appreciate it. And this has been Life is Strange Before the Storm. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya, Space Cowboys.